Hey darlings, it's Gwen, and I'm hearing press record. Pardon me with my gloves on. That's significant too, the black gloves. But my hands are cold, okay? I have just I don't know, an authentic video, me rambling and telling you about my spiritual path and some of the wisdom that I've gained along at least the last 8 months or so. It's important that I share my wisdom. Okay, it's been an emotional morning, emotional last couple of days. I've definitely felt the Aries season. Maybe also I'm feeling Pluto, the planets aligning, and feeling as though I am on the right timeline. As things are coming back up from previous timelines as well to make me notice them and to also help me see my growth. Okay? That may sound really obscure and abstract. Let me get specific too. Okay? It's important when we're on the spiritual path to become the observer in our life. Okay? And I do that. I very much am like the owl energy and becoming a witness. I am a witness to so many healings. I am a witness to so many miracles in my life. I am an observer of my own patterns, especially as of late. What my path is right now is sharing my spiritual wisdom, sharing my gifts, with those in my world as I'm traveling. Okay? And when I travel, I can tell you in the last 3 spots, if I review my life from these last 3 jumps that I've taken, each one of these jumps, I go to a place that is in somehow reflecting back to me either a child wound or parental wound, okay? Like the first place I go to, the sister and brother that I'm staying with, they are the exact same sign as my mother and father, and visions of my mother and father now I'm getting, but in a healed aspect, in a higher vibration, so that I could come to some sort of healing and forgiveness with my own parents. They had a baby girl that would just for me to be able to become an auntie that I have never experienced in my life, that was withdrawn from me, and to be aunties in each one of these spots with the children who are there, with the animals that are there, is all healing. And these children who are coming into my life, who are me at that age, help me heal. Okay? It's pro-fucking-found my life right now. There are no words to describe it when you know it, when you see it, when you know you're healing your wounds. And then the next spot I go, there's more children that are being presented in my life, and I know I'm healing wounds around my feminine little girl. And then this last stop, I said, and when I was living in Michigan, I said, I'd like to heal my masculine. I know my feminine is strong, and I call in the masculine into my life, my brothers, my divine masculine, my son, the child masculine heart. Let me heal that. Let it be shown to me in my life. And so my next spot, my next leap of faith, and where I go, here's the first son. And when I realized that I was starting a new life, and now we've got a teenage boy here. And I said, it immediately clicked in my head months ago. I was like, oh, they are going to bring me back together with my son, who is an adult child having his own battles. And in this spot, I'm getting to witness myself through my sister, like just in becoming the witness. How I parented, how I didn't parent, how I was with, like, because this child here is very much like the one I raised. And it's just like, it's fucking profound. And then I realized that, and then the son who I haven't spoke to in 2 years messages me last night out of the blue, blowing my fucking world, including me in his engagement and his plans for the future. That was my hope. That was my, like, everything for us, that I didn't have to ascend without him, that he was going to be a part of my life in the future, and that I let go of control and I sent love to the situation and I let my angels handle it. And here it's coming full circle. Surrender is key, especially when we are on this path. I don't know how to tell people to surrender and how to. I hope to become better at being a teacher with that, because I've done it so much. It's scary. It's very scary. But just know that your higher self and that your future self are guiding you. And that's why it feels so overwhelming, because if you're in a state where you're doing a lot of shadow work, you're doing a lot of healing, you feel very vulnerable, overwhelmed, depressed, just know that this will pass, and that not to give up hope, and to take a step back and see that everything in your life is just trying to help you heal too. Are we really open to receiving the healing? Can we take a fresh perspective? Can we know, this is the age of Aquarius, that we are creating our life experience, that we are co-creators, and that we can have, believe me, I've been tested a fucking long way as I look back at this now. And whether you want to call that the devil energy or whatever you believe, the test, the temptation to the part of me, the better part of me that I had to heal, and just saying, fuck it. Like, I give up loving somebody who doesn't want to love me. That is not me. This is my flesh and blood. The only one I still have. And I'm giving that space, that nurturing, that energy. I'm sending it into the universe, and it is coming back to me. That miracles can happen. I am a miracle. I witness miracles in my life all the time. We have to know how magical we are, that we are the universe. That we can have healed, happy, blessed endings. That every now moment is a new beginning. It's profound. So, I hope somebody heard something out of this today. I love you all. No reading today. I'm working at a glorious steam bath as a part-time job, and I love it. I love that I'm supporting me and taking on new opportunities that I know are just going to bring me in connection with more beneficial outcome, with people who are supposed to be on my path, who need my wisdom and love, who need me to see them. Yep, even at work. Yep. So, blessings to you all. I love you. If you need a reading, I'm running a sale on them. $40, make you hollers. I just feel so very finely tuned in right now. So, and it's kind of raw. Yeah. But there are a lot of full circle shit and things happening. And for most of my life, the snake keeps coming in. I'm going to talk about the snake. I'm going to pull something right out of my fucking ass right now. The snake just came in. Just in my mind's eye, okay? Just an image of a snake. And that tells me that I'm healing. That I'm shedding skin. And that's a process also of grief. But it's different for me now. Like, it's reverence. It's like, damn, my past self has fought so fucking hard. Such respect. Such... to get me here. To this point. To be able to speak to you all. Without being a blubbering fool. Without being intoxicated. While I'm doing this. Just to cut the nerves or the edge. No. Proud of me. I'm so grateful for my spirit team. I'm grateful for life. I love you guys.